Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I did. Everyone that has been watching my channel, for those of you who have been watching my channel since day one, who's been rocking with me, supporting me, you know that I'm a conscious person, and I've been that way for some time now, for years. And when I say conscious, I mean awake. I've been woke for a long time, right? My definition of conscious means to me that I love my people, right? I know who I am. I know where I'm at, and I know the ways of the world. I know I can see beyond the surface. I have that third eye. I know that everything isn't what it seems. I know why laws were created and who they were created for. Again, I stand with my people. I love my people. Loving my people don't mean I hate other people. Although it's okay to hate other people if they mistreat you. It's okay. But I'm just saying, loving my people don't mean I hate everybody else. It doesn't mean that, okay? I just favor my own. I go hard for my people, and I'm protective of my people. And I can go deeper into that. But right now, I just want to say, to make a long story short, is I'm a conscious sister. I'm still conscious, but along the way, you guys I know you've noticed that I don't talk about that as much anymore. And the reason I do not talk about current events that's happening with us and stuff like that as much anymore is because I've sat back year after year after year and watched my people. And to make a long story short, I'm disappointed in my people. I've lost hope for my people, and I hate to say that, but and for me to say that, it takes a lot. But I think my people are so far gone that there is no help. There's no turning back. That I don't think my people can be helped. They're just too far gone. I hate to say that, but they're just too far gone. You know, I mean, it's your own kind that will hurt you the most in this world, that I've learned. It's your own kind. You know, although I love my people, but I have to be just as leery of them as I am of other folks. I hate to say that, but it's factual. It's just factual. Your own people will do you in. And then you sit back and you watch the Diddys and the Jordans and the Winfreys of the world, and they just as dirty as the other folks. So how can I keep trying to hold my people close to my heart when they are the main ones that's doing me dirty, or my people, or my skin folk people dirty, just as bad as anybody else, you know? And just because my people, I'm realizing that, just because I'm realizing slowly and surely that some of my people, a lot of my people, cannot be helped, they can't be saved, does not give the people that oppress us a pass. The people that have oppressed us and that are oppressing us, they don't get a pass. Okay? I still think they need to pay restitution for what they've done to some of our ancestors, and not only restitution, a lot of their descendants need to be in jail. And the people who are continuously oppressing us need to be in jail. No matter how I feel about my people who have done crimes towards us and our ancestors need to be punished. It's as simple as that. And their descendants need to be punished as well, who are continuously providing oppression in this world. But like I said, my third eye is beginning to like shake a little bit because, you know, again, after watching the Diddy's of the world and all the celebrities who are dirty as heck, you know, I'm like, these people are black people. Where, I mean, I know where they got this behavior because it's not in us to do the things that they are doing. But I'm like, you know what? My hope is gone. Yeah, you know. And for a while, I was going hard. I was going like, I was thugging it out for my people. But now I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back because I'm starting to realize that I'm fighting a losing cause. You know, oh God, her name just skipped my mind right now. Some of us can't be helped. A lot of us, I used to think it was just some of us that couldn't be helped, you know, but it's a lot of us that can't be helped, and it's a lot of us that don't want help. They like being in slavery. They're participating in the slavery, and they're okay with it. As long as you give them a couple of dollars, they'll do anything you want them to do, even hurt their own kind. And I can't get down with that. And it's too many black folks that are just far gone. It's beyond my reach. I can't help my people, you know. I just can't. And I will never stop loving my people, but I have to love my people from a distance, you know, because my people, like I said, I repeat, will do you worse than the other kind will do you. And I'm starting to realize that as much as I love my people are dangerous towards their own kind. And that's what it is. So you may not hear me talk about different situations going on in our community as much as you used to hear me talk about it, you know, because I'm evolving and I'm changing and I'm waking up a little bit more, and I'm starting to see things a little bit differently here about our people. So you may not hear me say a lot about current events as far as our people go as much. And like I said, I will continuously love my people, but just from a distance. And I have lots of respect for black men. I still love our black men, but like I said, they crazy. You know, our people have just lost their minds. They fed into European culture, and they're okay with it. They're okay with being third, fourth, fifth class citizens here. They're okay with it. You know, so if you don't give a damn, I don't give a fuck. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Really. And that's how I feel about that. Lately here, I found myself having to protect myself from people that look like me, and that's just not right. That's scary. That's really scary. So not only do we have other races of people who hate us, but our own race hate us. You know, I've always said in my past videos that don't nobody hate black people more than black people. And you know, I still stand by that statement. I still stand by that statement. So I'm going to switch the subject a little bit. So you know that I drive for the app called Spark, right? It's a gig job. So I've been doing that for a couple of years, right? So, you know, I come across a lot of animals. And you know, I'm an animal lover, right? So I'm out riding, driving, you know. And I'm riding through the woods. There's a lot of wooded areas where I live at, right? Excuse me. And, you know, I'm riding through the woods. And I see, I don't know why. I think it drew my attention because it was on a tree, right? A tree bark, a wide tree. And it wasn't doing like most birds do, like just walk up the tree or sitting on a limb. It was going from side to side like this on the tree. And I was like, that's an odd movement. And I was riding like maybe like 40, 45. So I couldn't like put my full attention on it. But it caught part of my attention because it wasn't moving like most birds. It was just going side to side on the tree like this. And I was like, oh, I looked at it, you know, I was like, as I was going by, and guess what? It was the most beautiful bird I have seen in this part of Delaware. And it was, I knew immediately what it was when I saw it, right? It was a woodpecker. I've lived here all my life, and I have never, ever seen a woodpecker in my life in person. No, I have not. And you know what? I was like, oh my God, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I almost wanted to pull over, but I was working, right? It was so beautiful. I wish I had pulled over and tried to get it on tape. I've never seen a woodpecker in my life. I knew immediately what it was. My lips are husking. Excuse me. But I immediately knew what it was when I saw it. I was like, a woodpecker. That was a woodpecker. You guys know I'm a freak for nature, right? I love animals, all animals, scary and non-scary. And I just love nature. So that's why I was telling you okay, I just bought a house, right? So I'm going to turn it into like a farmhouse, and I'm going to have all kinds of animals like running around, walking around in the house, in the yard and stuff. That's why I asked you guys to leave the donations so that I can make my house pet friendly. Because that's what I want to do. I want to adopt animals and just keep them and treat them and love on them and stuff like that. Yeah, so don't forget to leave a donation in my Cash App for that, because I'm building. But yeah, I saw a woodpecker, and to be sure that I saw what I have seen, later when I got home that night, I Googled it I was like, what does a woodpecker look like? And the picture popped up, and it looked identical to the bird that I saw. Oh my God, they are so cute in person, y'all. You gotta see a woodpecker. You gotta see a live woodpecker close up. They are the most beautiful bird ever, especially for this part of the world. They are so pretty. Trust me. I was so excited about seeing a woodpecker that I almost wanted to get online and talk to y'all right away and tell you what I saw, you know. You gotta excuse me. My lips are husking. I'm not hearing the elements. Look. Right now I'm going to pick up my daughter. I'm driving my daughter's car because my brakes went out on my van. So I'm using my daughter's car today for a little bit. Anyway, I just wanted to share that woodpecker story. You guys got to Google what a woodpecker looks like. Those of you who are up in age like I am, there was a cartoon called Woody the Woodpecker, you know, and I used to watch that a lot as a kid, but I never actually thought that a woodpecker looked like, I've never seen a woodpecker, so I just thought, Okay, with the cartoon, they exaggerated the looks or something on the wood. No, a woodpecker looks just like that. Really, I wish I had stopped and just filmed it. It's just beautiful. Nature, Mother Nature has done some amazing things with some of the animals on this planet. I kid you not. I love it. I love it. And please like and subscribe to this channel. I could go on hours and hours about this woodpecker that I saw. Again, that was my first time ever seeing one. Seriously. But listen, my channel is boring, but I'm enjoying my life. I'm happy. I'm healthy. And I'm just happy to be here. Really, I'm happy to be here. I don't care about high value this, high value that. You know, I used to be strictly into weightlifting. I've given that up. I've done that for so many years. I've given it up. That's why my body has totally changed. If you look at me when I was a secretary receptionist at my other job, if you look at those videos from back then and look at me now, you see a total change in my body, right? Because back then when I was doing secretarial work at the auto place, I was buff, I was slim and trim. That's because I was into bodybuilding and eating a certain kind of way, and I was like focused and very disciplined on stuff like that. I've been that way for a long time, trust me, years. So I've decided when COVID hit, right? I had to work out less, but I was like working out at home and stuff like that. Throughout all of that, I just said, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. You know, because I noticed that after COVID and I was able to go back to the gym, life was lifing, and I couldn't get into the gym as much as I wanted to. I was going in there maybe 2 or 3 days a week, and finally I just lost interest altogether. I was like, you know what, this is it. You know, I just said, this is it. Once, as strict as I was in the gym maybe 6 days a week, at one time. And I loved it. Don't get me wrong, I loved it. I loved it, you know. So when you lose when you don't, I used to wake up and be happy and ready to go to the gym, excited, you know. But when I lost that excitement and that feeling like, I want to get here, when it became a hassle to me, then I knew it was time. My time was over for the gym, you know. It was over, you know. But I'm still I'm trying to develop better eating habits, because when I stopped going, my eating habits changed too, for the bad, not for the worse. So I'm trying to find a median between that, you know. But yeah, I'm not into the working out anymore. Although I like to walk, I like to do some form of exercise, because I don't think I'll ever live my life without any exercise at all. For the past few months, I've been trying to lose some weight, and I've lost like about 30 pounds in the past few months, because I've been actually making effort to do that. But I don't look the same as I looked when I was working out and lifting weights and stuff. Of course not, you know. But I'm overall happy with what I'm working with. I could stand to tighten up my arms and my thighs a little bit, but other than that, I'm okay, you know. I don't concentrate on shit that's not all that important. When I got bills and stuff coming out of my ASS, you know, I'm not going to be worrying about eyelashes and fingernails and you know, I'm a conscious sister anyway. So look, you remember, look, I don't even wear braids anymore. You can tell everything about me has changed from the way I used to be when I was working out. Everything has changed, you know. And I'm not going to say for the better, it's just changed. So I'm going to pick up my daughter because I got to drop her off at the college she goes to. And then I have to go to work. And then I'm going to pick her up within another hour. And then there's my car right there. She's going to follow me to drop my car off. And then I'm going to drop her back off at college. And then I'm going to go back to work, pretty much. So, yeah. Remember, I live right there. Yeah, that's my apartment. I'm not going to be there for much longer. I'm going to be in my house. You guys, I am so excited about making this dream come true of having my own house and having any animal I want, you know. It's going to be exciting, and I'm going to film this journey so that you guys can share it with me. I've always said that my channel is interestingly boring. Hold it. I'm interestingly boring, and I'm proud of that, you know. I haven't drink, you know, I used to drink, right? I used to drink Still Reserve and be on here talking shit to y'all. I haven't had a drink in over a year. Well, that's a lie. Let me see what happened. I stopped at a liquor store, I say about a month ago, after not having a drink for over a year. And I was looking for a beer. I just had some change in my pocket. Prices on beer is higher now. Has it been a year? Well, no, it hasn't been a year, because I was drinking when I went to see that fool in Maryland or Virginia or wherever. So it hasn't been a year. I haven't had a drink since I left that fucker in Virginia. Oops, excuse my language. But anyway, I've been doing damn good with drinking. I had one drink since then, and I didn't like it. So I've lost, my taste buds is just gone from drinking. So I haven't been drinking. And actually, I feel better. I think I've lost weight behind it, too. Really. Yeah. So I'm about to leave this place, y'all. They raised my rent by $300. You know, so I'm ready to leave, because I'm not making that kind of money, you know. And if I was making that kind of money, I wouldn't be paying it for that. You know what I'm saying? That's just effing crazy. You know, I think I switched the subject too quick, because I was talking about how guys be online talking dumb shit about women, what they look like, black women, what they look like, you know, how they sound, what weight they should be, their hair, their wigs. And why do black men worry about dumb shit? You know, I'm disappointed in a lot of black men, because I can think of a million things y'all could be out there doing than sitting your little narrow asses online dogging black women. I can think of that's easy, right? To do that. The world is against us as it is, but when your own damn men are against you, that's why I lost hope, mostly, because I look at how black people dog each other, and it's just crazy. It's ridiculous, especially those who make their channel about that, to just do that. You know, to me, it's ridiculous. How do you think other folks look at you when it's like, oh, they dogging their own black women. So, I mean, wow. So we should too. It's just ridiculous. And trust me, I don't care what other people think about black folks, but it's not cute. You know, you can get a laugh here and there, But if you're doing it every day and that's what your channel is about, that's not cute to me. It's just not cute. That's why black men, y'all don't get no respect, just like we don't either. And y'all to like a 10th power of no respect, because you don't realize the power that you have, and you're the most feared person on earth is the black man, right? So you're digging your own grave. When you're dogging us who gave birth to y'all, you're digging your own grave. You don't even realize that. You're just digging your own grave, because you're not respected. You're not respected by the people that run this world. None of us of color are respected by the people that run this world. No matter how much money we have, what our job is, what car we drive, we're still not respected. And we never will be, because we got black men who don't want to protect us. Black men who don't protect themselves, you know. And I remember when we was going through that spurt of where a lot of black men were getting shot in the back on the street, being choked out and stuff like that, and which broke my heart. And nobody lifted a finger. No black person tried to intervene. Nobody lifted a finger. And I think they killed a whole bunch of black people, black men, and women, within this crime spree of, you know, white people killing a lot of black folks. And nobody did anything. Nobody did a thing. And I lost a lot of respect for black men, because the only thing they did was sit up online and just talk about it. And that's it. Nobody. If ever we should have snapped the F out, that would have been the time to do so. That's how you know that you're a slave, because you're afraid to fight. You're afraid to protect us. You're afraid. And when I say us, I mean all black folks. Nobody united. Nobody, you know, and just like a lot of, okay. I'm going into a subject I'm going to let that go for now. We can talk about that at a later date. But to make a long story short, listen, black man, I can think of 1,200 things you could do other than sitting online disrespecting the black woman. 210 things, maybe more, that you could do. We're all in the same boat. You hear me? All in the same boat. I'm waiting on my daughter. I don't know what's taking her so long, because I got money to go out here and get. But listen, again, I'm happy. I feel good. I got crust in my eyes. Other than car problems and stuff like that, I'm all right. I will talk to you guys hopefully within a couple of days when I get my van back, after this guy fixed my brakes. I don't even know if I have enough money to pay him to fix the brakes, but he's pretty cool. Mexican guy, he's pretty cool. He usually works with me on it. I can pay him when I get the money, so you know, he's a good dude. All right, I love you guys. Don't forget, I'm taking donations for my farmhouse so that I can buy supplies for the animals I'm about to get. Yeah. And don't forget to Google what a woodpecker looks like. Okay? And this particular woodpecker had a red head. Red feathers on the back of his head. Yeah. It was cute. So if you see one, when you Google it, with red feathers on the back of his head, that's what the one I saw looked like. Let me know what you think about woodpeckers. Actually, I would like to read about them to learn. Oh God, I hate to see people drive fast through the parking lot. I just hate that. Oh, anyway, yeah. So we'll talk about this at a later date. I love you guys. Have a happy Monday. I love you guys. Peace. Be safe.